What is understanding the economy, assets, wealth, money, psychology? What's it all about? Why does it matter? You see, all of us, we want our fair share of things. And the amount of things in the economy are determined by us, the culture we have. Do we want to work hard or do we want to rest? Do we want to borrow and spend or do we want to save? It's determined by us and usually by the stage we're in. If we're an emerging country, we work hard, we save our money. If we're developed, we have higher incomes and we have higher expectations of our lifestyle. You see, confidence is at the core. When you went for that job interview and you got the job, you felt very confident and good. When you asked your partner on that first date and things went well, you felt confident and successful. If we think in a broader way, 56% of all the money spent in the economy is from us. It's from consumers being confident. 19% from businesses and businesses being confident. So confidence is integral. When we're confident, we spend money, we borrow money and we spend money. We enter a cycle of debt and we buy assets. We get optimistic about our assets. We get excited and euphoric when the assets get very high and we buy more assets and we get into debt and we get to this peak of debt. Once the debt gets very high, we become vulnerable. We become vulnerable to any shock that we're not expecting. Whether on a personal level, it's losing a job or so on, but on a country level, if we think back to 2007-8, the mortgage problem in the US and how that problem triggered all the way around the world. Think of Greece. Their public debt became a big problem for them, their government debt, after things that happened all the way in the US. You see, when you're in a high level of debt, you become vulnerable. It could be an environmental issue and you have an issue. And really what's happening is you're changing. Your confidence is going from very confident to less confident or unconfident, and that's when the cycle falls down. As the cycle comes down, the government starts to spend money. The government spends. And what happens is a public debt starts to form. They call it public debt because one day, all of us, through tax, will have to pay off what the government spends. So it's not for free. The government comes in to soften things, but it all falls on us, the government debt. The country's bank will often print money, and that weakens all our currency. It reduces the power of our money. So many people ask, well, why do we do this? Why do we bail out banks and why do we help out big companies that fall or people that have taken on lots of risk? And how do we reward this bad behavior? And people who have saved hard and worked and they're retired and so on, they've got this money, now they're getting such low interest rates. Why do we penalize them with such low interest rates? And the answer is that what we've found in previous cycles in history is that by spreading out the pain across everybody, spreading out the pain helps the recovery go faster. Really what we want in the end is that the downturn of a down cycle is soft, that it doesn't hurt so badly, and that the confidence comes back very naturally. That when prices fall, let's say that rentals come down, wages come down, the businesses see this and think, maybe I can make a profit, and they start to invest again. Investors, they look at asset prices falling and they go, well, this is a bargain, maybe I should start to buy. And consumers see prices fall and see that as an opportunity to buy up as well. And so we get this natural integrity in our confidence coming back into the market. They call it animal spirits. And that's really the aim of the cycle, a natural integrity in our confidence. Now, people have asked me through this series of videos, why should I care about all this? And like I said, all of us are in pursuit of a limited number of things. Your wealth, that's your assets after you pay off your debts, one day most likely will be converted to money, and that money will be used to buy things. So not only do you care about your assets, you care about the money those assets are priced in. You want that money that buys a certain number of things today to buy a similar number of things in the future. You have a limited number of years of working and saving, years of spending and enjoying. And we're in a very lucky period of time. We have technology that makes management of your assets a lot easier and more affordable. if you have the right person to help educate you, that understands cycles, ups, growth and down, recessions, inflation and deflation, the effect that has on assets. Someone who appreciates psychology, that when things are going good, they help you manage your emotions, and when things aren't going so well. Together, these will make a big impact on your wealth. In the end, your wealth affects the freedom you have over your most precious resource, which is your time.